Hi, I'm Morag from Our Permaculture Life, and today I wanted to show you lemongrass. Lemongrass is one of those plants that I've had as in my garden as a pioneer species, and I use it for so many things. In this garden here I have two different sorts of lemongrass. There's the Symphopogon citratus, which is the West Indian lemongrass. This is in front of us, and behind me this seedy one here, this is the Symphopogon flexuosa, which is the East Indian variety of the lemongrass. Now, there's quite often people prefer this one here with the attractive purple seeds because it's a little bit taller and it doesn't get this same rust issue as the West Indian one. However, I've had problems with this one actually seeding and spreading out into the garden, which is why I'm going to chop it back now and try and get those seeds before they mature. This is the one that I use here, the West Indian one, the one that you have to vegetatively propagate and manage. And I use this for all sorts of things, for making hedges around gardens, living fences, for setting up vegetative swales, for help to collect material that's coming down a hillside. I use it to grow my own mulch. And even though it does get this rust, all I find is I need to do is to trim it back quite regularly, which is a benefit because it's more mulch, and then it comes up all beautiful and fresh. So it's erosion control, it's a living fence, it's mulch material as well as a tea and flavour. You can put it in all different sorts of soups and stews and curries. It's just a lovely flavour. And one of the things that I've been using it for here in particular, this orange tree behind me has just been decimated by deer. There's another tree down here, I'll take a picture of it included, which has just been eaten completely by deer. So I decided to surround this one to see if it would make a difference, and it has. I've actually managed to keep the deer off this tree simply by planting a ring of lemongrass around it like a bit of a fence. But right now what I'm doing is giving it a trim because it's getting a bit overgrown. We got our first frost this morning. It's starting to brown off and look, not so nice. So I'm just going to trim it down, but not as far down as what I normally would, because I still want to try and keep the deer out. And then I'll collect all the material and use that as a mulch in and around this tree. So it's kind of like the idea of chop and drop, growing your mulch where you want to use it rather than having to drag it around the site. So every spot around the garden I have different compost systems, I have different mulching systems, and just to make it easy. So lemongrass is super helpful for all those different reasons, and it's really, really useful, as I said right at the start, as a plant because it grows so quickly and so easily, particularly in the sort of more warmer climates, to have just a multiple of benefits. So thanks for watching. It's Morag from Our Permaculture Life, and don't forget to subscribe.